video showing you how to set the limits on your machine so you don't crash. That I do not have any hard limits set, and what I do is I set soft limits so that there is no crashes. And so let me show you that. Okay, I'm going to jog the X over. And right when it got to the end, the positive end, X positive extreme, it slowed down for 1 inch, and that's in the settings. Let's go back to X 0. It slowed down for 1 inch. 1 inch, it slowed down, and it stopped. I can't jog any further. Okay, I have an Xbox controller in my hand. That's how I'm controlling this. So I'm going to go to approximately the center. Now I'm going to show you the Z, and the Z gets to the top, and it can't go any farther. I could go down. Let's come back. We're coming to the front of the machine. I call this the front, and this is before it crashes. It slows down, so it will not go any farther. So this is what I would call machine Y0. Let's go over to X and Y0. So I have the machine now set at X, Y, 0. Let's go to the computer. Okay, now you're looking over my shoulder at the screen. I've got Mach 3 loaded with this blue screen. What I want to point out here is what we're looking at right now in this X coordinate is the work coordinate. This right, if you click on this button, I'm going to click it, and now we see machine coordinates. Machine coordinates is where the machine, the controller, thinks that the router bit is located. So now let's look at the coordinates of the working system. So right now, if I want to zero the coordinates, I will push this. But in order to set these to 0, you will jog your machine to the very front, or to the corner, left front corner, and you will go to this button right here where it says Ref All Home, and you press that button. And these will turn, if there was positive numbers on them, they will turn to zeros, and that will zero your machine. Now, in order to limit movement so that you can't crash into the right side in the front, you will go into config. See where my mouse, config, and you will go into ports and pins, and you will go into input signals. Click on that, and you will have these red X's all the way on X, Y, and Z. So in other words, nothing is enabled. None of your limit switches are enabled. That's all. So turn those off if they're on. Say OK, or say apply. The next thing I want you to do is jog your machine from this point as far as it can go. Okay, this is the point where I cannot drive any further. But you could, if you have not set your soft limits yet. So you would automatically get to this point with careful driving so that you don't crash. Right when you think you're just about at your limit, you'll come back to the screen. And you're looking over my shoulder again. Now I'm looking at my screen. I drove exactly 47.4787 inches. And that's machine coordinates. It just so happens that the working coordinates are exactly the same because I zeroed both. All right. Now, in order to set the Y soft limit, you will go up into Config, Homing and Limits. Okay, let me do that again. Go up here, click on Config, go down to Homing Limits and click on that. And then you'll see your three, more than three, 6 axes. You will choose the Y. That is the axis that I call Y from front to back. And it is not reversed. In other words, it's going from 0 to maximum inches, positive. And I'm setting this at 47.5. Well, I only drove 47.47, so I'm going to go, let's say 47.45. That would be the absolute maximum. Soft minimum is 0. And then here's where you put your slow zone. So it's going to slow down within 1 inch of the end of the 47-inch travel. And auto 0 checked. Oh, my A axis is the same because I have a slaved axis. I don't think that matters either. There's only one direction, and that's forward, and that's what I call Y. So then you will do the exact same thing over that way to the extreme positive of X, and that enables this button right here, this button called Ref All Home, to turn these coordinates to 0.